Good morning, we are in Barcelona today. You can see the port behind me. It's not as picturesque as the other ports. Let me turn around because I don't even think you can see me that well. That's better. Yeah, it's not as picturesque as the other ports that we've been in. It's quite industrial. That's what Mr. Beach just said. It's got quite a few container ships and stuff. And you may have noticed on here there is droplets of rain, and it has been raining this morning, so the balcony is quite wet as well. It rained for about 15-20 minutes, I would say, and now it's stopped and the sun has come back out, but I've got a cardi on. It's not cold, to be honest, and I think it's going to be warmer inland, as it always is. It's just because you're right by the sea, but this way is quite pretty. But it's just down here. But yeah, so I think now that it's stopped raining, we are gonna head into the city centre. I think we have to get a bus in again, what is about 15 minutes into the city centre, they said. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing this morning. Never been to Barcelona, so we don't really know what's in there. Let me put my glass down so it's a bit bright. Oh, just poked myself in the eye. Yeah, so we don't know what it's like, but on the cruise news, let me show you. This is what we get every night. So obviously last night we got the cruise news. How I keep poking myself. That's obviously got Barcelona, and this is like all the information that they give you. It says it's one of the most famous cities in the world. It tells you a little bit about the place. So it says that it's got narrow cobble streets, espresso bars, tapas joints, street entertainers. It said that it was going to be mostly sunny, so hopefully that bit of rain is it. 27 degrees. So there was an aquarium and a beach transfer. That was at 10:45 though, so we're too late for that, and that's £31 each. I think that's including obviously your ticket into the aquarium. And then it says the shuttle bus is £6 for adults and £4 for children. I am going to take you along with us, however it has written down here at the bottom, Barcelona important notice. The first one is, this is quite funny, you are not allowed to walk around through the city without wearing a top. So men obviously without a top on, and if you are caught doing so you will get a €500 fine. And it also says about pickpocketers. So yeah, I'm not taking my big Canon camera with me today. What's a real shame, because obviously if there's any nice photos that I would like to take, then I'm either going to have to take them on this one or my phone. But yeah, so we're not going to take too much, and obviously I want to take this one.
waiting to go to dinner. The boys are off to see a film and have lunch in the kids club. And me and Mummy are going to have proper dinner. Proper dinner, 2 adults together.
Good evening everyone, it has just gone 7:30. It's not morning, it's evening. We've had a really nice, chilled, relaxing afternoon. Freddie actually went to kids club at 3 o'clock. He had so much energy after all the walking that we did around Barcelona. Myself, Mr. B and even Taylor was quite knackered. Yeah, he had tons of energy, so I said to him, do you want to go to kids club? And he was like, yeah. So we took him up to kids club, so he was there an hour and a half. Taylor stayed with us for half an hour, and then he asked if he could go in the games room where they've got hundreds of Xboxes and PSs and games and stuff that they can play. So he went in there, and myself and Charlie went outside and found 2 deck chairs close to the entrance of where he would have come out of the hideout, it's called, where they have like the PlayStations and stuff. He knew where we were, so that I could see him if he came out of the room. And yeah, I think we sat up there for about 45 minutes, I think, and then Freddie finished kids club. Taylor went up and done the wall. He's wanted to do that since we got on the ship, but we've always called it at the wrong time. We've never sort of known what time they do it at, but now we sort of know because it's right above our room here, so we sort of knew that it was open in the evenings, because we can hear the bells ringing. Anyway, so he done that I think at about 4:45, and then we played a bit of crazy golf, and then we come back down here because it was so hot. I've actually burnt today. I don't know if you can see, and that's because we didn't put any sun cream on this morning because obviously it was raining, as I showed you. So yeah, didn't put any sun cream on. Luckily I'm the only one that's burnt. The kids are fine. Come back down here and then have just got ready for dinner. I've put the kids down for this movie night that they're doing. So it's up in the kids club room. It's with the kids club people that run kids club, obviously, and it's called Movie and Munchies, and it's 8 till 10, and they watch a movie and they all sit on bean bags. They have popcorn, but they also have like dinner as well, so they're having pizza and chips or chicken nuggets and chips. I think that was the option. Yeah, so I put their names down for that. Taylor's really excited, so is Freddie actually. They get to choose a film. I think there's about 10 children going. I did say at the beginning of this holiday, we never use kids clubs. Like when we go away like normal abroad holidays in a resort, we've never used the kids clubs, and I think that's because when you're in a resort it's completely different. You just go off for the day, don't you, and you just come back for either lunch and then go in the pool. But because we're on the cruise ship, it's a little bit more difficult. They can't run off too much energy, and once they've been in that pool for like 5 minutes on the ship, they get a little bit bored because there's no flumes and anything like that. Whereas normally when we go on a resort, we normally choose one with a big pool with flumes or a water park attached. But obviously it's just basically a boring pool. So yeah, once they've been in there, as I said, for 5-10 minutes, they get a bit bored. So yeah, and I feel that they need to run off some energy, and the kids club helps them do that. But yeah, I just thought this movie and munchies night would be really good for them because they can just sit and watch a film. My kids love watching films, and they get dinner as well, what's a good plus. And it gives myself and Charlie an actual meal where we can sit down, talk, not have to worry about the kids. Freddie's spilt drink a couple of times, and he's not eaten that much at dinner. He's eaten quite a lot at breakfast and lunch. Yeah, so it's a little bit difficult, isn't it, like trying to get that balance at dinner time and getting them to eat, and you getting a good meal down you without getting indigestion and then wanting to go to the toilet. So yeah, it'd just be nice that we can do this for like one night out of the 2 weeks, though I think they do it every week and we're on the ship for 2 weeks, so maybe this time next week we'll do it again. But yeah, since we've been on here, Freddie's been to the kids club twice, Taylor's been once, and then they're both going again tonight. So yeah, but they love it, love it, love it, love it. afternoon everyone. I just thought I'd quickly speak to you because I haven't spoken to you this morning. So we have been into Valencia, as you already saw, because I've taken footage around there. It was very nice. I don't know if I do find that some of the ports that we have stopped off at, we've always had to get a shuttle bus. What's, oh excuse me, itchy nose, a little bit annoying because you have to pay extra for that. And it's about 20 minutes it took us to get into central Valencia. I mean, there was beautiful churches, but yet again there wasn't that much to do or look at for like the kids, but we did spend quite a lot of time out. Saying that, it's now 2 o'clock, 2:05, and we got the 11:30 shuttle out of here. This morning it was quite overcast. It did rain a little bit when we were out, but it was quite humid and it wasn't like English rain. It was quite refreshing. So yeah, it did rain a little bit when we were out, but it's now brightened up, as you can see out there. Can you? Yeah, sort of. It's really hot now. So we just got back. I've come back to the room, dropped off the bags, picked up the towels, and the boys have gone up to the top deck to find some what do you call them? Sun loungers. That's it, I was going to say I can't think of them. Yeah, sun loungers. Freddie's going to go into the kids club at 3, and we are going to have some lunch from the Shake Shack, what's basically like a McDonald's, where they do burgers, chips, fish fingers, hot dogs, all bits and pieces like that. Really easy food, and we can sit on our sun loungers and eat them, because we haven't done that for a couple of days. I think we done that for the first day. Yeah, so we're going to do that for lunch. I'm not too hungry, so chips will be fine for me. And just so that Freddie can get some food down him before kids club. Taylor wants to go in the hideout again, so he'll be gone at the same time as Freddie, and myself and Charlie can just rest after an exhausting 2 hours in Valencia. My back's really hurting. It has been hurting now for 2 days. I don't know if it's the bed, but the bed's really comfy. I don't know if it's because it's been quite rocky the last couple of nights, or the walking. I don't know. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to take you up with me, just because we're going to sit around the pool basically, and I'll talk to you all a little bit later when we come back in and get ready for tonight's dinner. Good evening everyone. It is 8:15. I know it doesn't look like it, the sun is so bright, it's over there. I've had to come over this side of the balcony so that I can sort of see myself in the camera. Basically we've gone down for dinner. Freddie's refused to eat something. I've managed to have my starter and main course. He was just becoming a little bit of a handful, so I said to Charlie, I'll take him up, put him to bed, you and Taylor have your desserts and come up when you're ready, or you know, go around the ship, play crazy golf or whatever. So I've come back to the room early. I didn't get my dessert, but I didn't see the dessert menu anyway, so I don't know what I'm missing, to be honest. But yeah, 8:15 and back in the room. Freddie's already in his pyjamas and in the bed. I think he's just overtired now. You know, it's a week into the holiday now, and obviously all the late nights, waking up. I mean, I wouldn't say he's waking up early. He's waking up around 8, half 8 every morning, but for how late he's going to bed, he should be sleeping a little bit longer. But obviously with the daylight and stuff, it's a little bit difficult, and sometimes with the boat coming in, it's really rattly, like it's really jolty. So I think that can wake him up as well. So yeah, I just think he's really overtired, and as I said, it's a week in now. We've got another week to go. Excuse me. So I think we've got Gibraltar tomorrow, we're then back at Malaga, and then we're at sea for a whole day. So that would be like a rest day, whereas like every day we're sort of on the go, walking around for like 2-3 hours. What obviously is quite wearing for him, bless him. I was umming whether or not to bring the buggy with us, and I was like, no, he's 4, he'll be fine. But I think, to be honest, we should have bought the buggy, because all the walking that he's doing. He's been really good. He hasn't asked for carries or anything like that. He's been walking really well, but he's just now really overtired, and if we had the buggy, I bet anything he would have sat in there and gone to sleep, and I could have stayed down there and had dinner and things like that, and we could stay up a little bit later and gone around the bars or whatever, and he would have slept in the buggy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I was thinking about bringing the buggy, and I sort of wish I had. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, I'm sitting out on the balcony. It's still very warm. The sun is beaming down. It hasn't yet set. If I lean this way, you can sort of see it. It's starting to set. Yeah, I'm going to end today here. What will be an end to another vlog, because it's every other day, isn't it? So yeah, tomorrow you'll see Gibraltar and Malaga. But this is the end of this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. I haven't yet edited any of them, so maybe I could sit and do that now, maybe. Yeah, otherwise I'm going to be left with so much editing. The plan was to do it every other night, but we haven't been getting back here until 10, and by the time like the kids have settled, we sit out here, have a drink, and then we're going to bed about 10:30, 11. Yeah, so I just haven't had the time yet to edit, and I thought I could sit out here and edit them every other night, but it hasn't worked out yet. So, but I hope you have enjoyed the holiday vlog so far, and I will see you tomorrow.